Fed on the brink of new recovery plan. Bitcoin's most important test. You can like and leave comments for more cryptocurrency and Bitcoin news. You can reach all altcoins from the link we left in the description section. When the 2008 crisis began, Bitcoin had not yet begun to breathe. But nowadays he is leaving his childhood period behind. Although it was still very young, it developed rapidly and turned into a huge economy. Although he is in his 14 to 15 years, he is facing his first huge global banking crisis. The early-aged body of the traditional banking system, which suffered frequent crises, accustomed everyone to this cycle. Bitcoin, BTC, will give exams. Satoshi Nakamoto made headlines on the first block talking about the Chancellor's second bailout plan for banks. Despite the intervening years, the headlines are almost the same. The authorities, who claimed that they had learned from what happened after the 2008 crisis and that this would not happen again failed. The world's largest banks are shaking like the leaves of a tree in the middle of a hurricane. Much weaker ones leave the tree. Bitcoin, a 14-year-old teenager, is facing its first major crisis. People all over the world know about him, but they haven't been able to fully trust him yet. The asset, which will be the best value store of the internet age with its easily portable, secure, uncensorable, fast, low-cost transfer, supply scarce, new circulation supply gradually decreasing, traceable, transparent and many other features, has not yet gained confidence. You may not be able to withdraw your money that appears as a number in your bank account one day because your bank is bankrupt. No one will explain to you that the figure that appears there is actually no equivalent there. No one cares if there is actually fake money in your account. This is the case in the traditional banking system. The figures in your account are real as long as your bank does not go bankrupt, and fake when it goes bankrupt. And how can your physical money and salaries that you deposit in the bank suddenly turn into only one figure when these are real? The current system promises you access to your money as long as you trust your bank and your bank does not go bankrupt. But the numbers in your Bitcoin wallet are real. Your balance recorded on the blockchain, your account movements are real. You have complete control of the funds in your Bitcoin wallet. It's not just about numbers. It is alive and blood in a breathing system. New recovery plan for banks. While Federal Reserve liquidity offerings should be equally accessible to all eligible users, he reportedly warned that unnamed resources could be made in a way that would allow First Republic Bank to benefit. According to people familiar with the matter, U.S. officials are planning an emergency line of credit that could give First Republic Bank time to address its balance sheet concerns. Bloomberg reported on March 26, citing unnamed sources, that U.S. officials had not decided what kind of support they could provide to the First Republic, if any, but that expanding the Federal Reserve's offering was one of the options being considered. While the sources said the Fed's liquidity proposals would be expanded in accordance with banking law, which stipulates that it is broad-based and does not intend to benefit a particular bank, they also warned that the amendment could be made in a way that would benefit First Republic Bank. Disclaimer: the information contained in this article does not contain any investment advice. Investors should be aware that cryptocurrencies carry high volatility and therefore risk, and should carry out their transactions in line with their own research.